Hello, my name is Dee Green,
This is I'm Danico Green.
and we're the owners of Emerald Executive Services. We interviewed Mr. Lloyd Smith, owner of Gentry Logistics. He has been working in the industry that we are interested in pursuing. He gave us good information with regard to the barriers he experienced as he was trying to enter the market. And how the ways that he worked through those barriers. And he also shared with us the earnings that are involved with in the trucking industry, which would make it worthwhile in pursuing. There's more than enough freight for new entrants into this market. Danica will give us more information in detail.
Some of the key takeaways while interviewing Mr. Smith was that he initially stated how great his passion was for driving and trucking. He turned that passion and wants to make it into generational wealth as far as his family is concerned. So with his passion, he's now trying to turn it into a business that he could pass down and continue to pass down within his family. Another key takeaway of interviewing Mr. Smith was the fact that when he initially tried to procure a truck, he had to overcome obstacles. And for instance, his credit wasn't the best. So that derailed his initial business and startup as far as procuring a truck. So he had to pay off his debts. And once his debts was paid off, he was able to finally procure a truck with a down payment of roughly 25%. Another takeaway that I also found that was relatively important for us as our startup was how much revenue or capital you needed to have when you first start a trucking industry. In his instance, he stated that his capital was anywhere between $25,000 and $50,000, and he was able to successfully get his startup off the ground. Another key takeaway that I was very happy to hear when he spoke to was the availability of truckloads or routes for prospective carriers. He stated that you pretty much have a pick of the litter, looking for as far as the routes you want to take, and as far as the amount of money you want to make on each run. Lastly, I also was interested in, or another takeaway that I got from while we were interviewing him was the cost of insurance. He quickly let me know, and with a smile on his face, that initial down payment was anywhere between $3,000 and $5,000. But once you get past that, it's $300 to $500, depending on your driving record and the company's safety history. Another takeaway that I was curious about is when expanding, he let us know that he would also have to pick up additional insurance for his carriers or through his insurance. Overall, interviewing Mr. Smith set us up for success. It allowed us to know what we were getting into and made us